I was 7 when Star Wars came out, so Lucas makes Star Wars, which basically is, I can imagine when, like a religious zealot finds God, they kind of sit there and they go, whatever religion, then they go, I see it, I get it, I'm enlightened, that's it, I want to go that way. That's like what happened to me at 7, saw this movie. I was having all these feelings of like, connected, and the Force is real, and I'm going to learn the Force, and I have to, this feeling, I was confused, reality was confused with what I was feeling, and they have it right, that was correct, and this is not, this station wagon with my parents, this is not correct, and I had all those kind of really, that rush, I can remember it exactly, and I was in the center, back in those days, the little kid could sit in the front seat, and no seatbelt, we were just in the front, my dad and my mom, my sister in the back, and just like staring at the vent, going, oh my God. And they're all like chatting about something about the movie like that. And I was like, would everyone just be quiet? Let's just take in this moment for a second. It was amazing. And I got home and I was just on this high, literally full out high for forever. So that kind of kicked it off. And then, Raiders of the Lost Ark at 12. Really, Raiders, I know that sounds like really early, but Raiders was the moment I was like, that's it. This is what I'm doing for a living. 12 years old. Went with a friend of mine to the movies. Didn't even want to go to this movie. What is archaeology? What is this? I'm not interested. I can't believe you're forcing me. Then there was a huge line. We couldn't sit together. I was so angry. Sat with this older couple who saw that I was, I was like this tall when I was 12. And the couple was really, knew that I was uncomfortable and not, happy. They bought me popcorn and soda. Again, nowadays you'd be like, I'm not going to eat this. Who are you? But back then it was like a sweet gesture. I was so touched, And they bought me this popcorn and I said, oh, thanks. And then, the thing opens up, Paramount logo comes on. In this movie, I was unbelievably blown away. And came out of the theater and I was like, that's what I'm doing for a living. So I didn't tell my parents yet, who are both doctors, but at 12 it was all done. And started making movies, little movies. And so I was kind of at the right age, at the right time when, Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., all these seminal movies of incredible artistic and entertainment value came out right when I'm so impressionable. And so, the world lost a really mediocre doctor. So that's how it kind of started. When someone comes up to me and says, I want to be a filmmaker, I want to be an actor, I'm trying to talk to my parents, what do you think, what should I do, and all this stuff, and I'm like, if there's a choice involved, don't do it, for sure. If there's a choice, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a dentist, and you're thinking about doing this, I love movies, I want to be a director, I think, Don't do it. Don't do it. If there's no other way, there's just no other way. I was like, imagine you've lost the person that you love. Your parents think you're a failure. Everything has gone wrong. Everything. Do you still want to be and it takes 20 years, 30 years, and everybody says you stink. You're terrible. You spent all that time, all regret. Your whole life is defined by your failure to do this. Is it still something you want to do? Then go do it, because it should be no other choice in the matter. It takes like an irrational passion to do it. There will be those people that kind of do the process and then get lucky and fall into it, but I don't want to watch movies by those people. I want to watch movies by the people that there was no other choice.